In this day and age, the efficient and optimal platformers prefer sitting in steel path cascade fissures, while I, on the other hand, enjoy the more antiquated life of mindlessly smashing my head against the wall for an obscene amount of time. So after getting some inspiration, I decided to kill Captain War 100 times and see how much plat I'd make. And you might be asking yourself, why War? Well, my little platinum pirate, he actually dropped some worthwhile arcanes for killing him in steel path, like Arcane Battery, Power Amp, Melee Vortex, and apparently Arcane Steadfast, which sells for 200 plat at rank 5. So after finding out there were some plump plat sales to be made, I decided to start grinding. And in case you didn't know how my next 3 hours are going to look like, it's find Vor, shoot Vor, kill the minions, shoot Vor, dodge the lasers, hopefully, shoot Vor, shoot the turrets, kill Vor, bail. Now that you understand how stimulating the process is, here's what happened while I did this quote-unquote challenge. First, my idea was to just run Mirage with Exceltra to kill Vor and nuke the minions, and that went fine. But after a few runs, I found a Titania build by MHBlacky, which besides making the housefly pill and smashing my head into walls, decreased my runtime down drastically. To keep myself from going insane, I started to think about how reworking War wasn't a profit-driven choice. They just decided to make him more cinematic and worth running in SP because they're just goated, I guess. And that made me think, what other things have DE done that just don't get mentioned much by the community? Like making animal conservation work on planes just to make grinding rep less of a slog. Or not fixing the Zerum and being piss easy to stock up on a week's worth of reputation in just an hour. What about making Nyx's passive and the frame itself not utter garbage anymore? And don't you dare forget removing the requirement of crafting a necromech for the new war. And that's just the in-game shit. Let's not forget how they gave away 100k plat on TennoCon 2025, or how they support creators like Capture Artists by giving them free deluxe skins as soon as they're released. But that's enough glazing, I ain't getting paid to do this anyway. After an hour of doing this, the mission just becomes second nature and you autopilot through it. It started to feel so low effort, it felt like I was just jumping around my base in Minecraft, talking about childhood trauma with my friends. Or whether our lives are just an endless struggle of trying to make the world a better place, with no hope of actually achieving that goal. We're just picking up the broken pieces of the previous generations and trying to fix it. In the end, just breaking things further. Every ounce of energy wasted just to keep a dying patient on life support. And the monotony of it draining you day by day, with no ulterior path to take, it makes you just wanna lay down and we're done. So after spending another grueling 15 minutes filling in the spreadsheet, here you can see the exact run number and arcane I got from it for all of you Agnes Tachyon wannabes. And what did the drops look like? Well, we got 13 arcane batteries, 15 power amps, 10 blessings, 13 steadfasts, 13 primary obstructs, 14 cascadia flares, 13 secondary surges, and 9 melee vortexes. And if we take the 90-day average plat per one for each of these, we get 65, 75, 30, 130, 39, 42, 26, and 27 plat. For a grand total of 434 plat, which if I traded individually would take me over 3 days of using all my trades at LR2. So in the end, is this a worthwhile platinum farm? No, not really. But if you're just waiting to get your daily trades in while doing something in the foreground and Nuko or Exterminate figures just aren't hitting, you can give Vaporizing Vor a shot. Be here. Thank you. And good night.